Let's start off with Princess Peach treating Toad like royal crap. If you ever played as Peach in Super Smash Bros., you'll know that she uses Toad as a shield. Strike one. She has a magic umbrella that she can use pretty much any time, but she chose to hurt her friend. Strike two. And every Toad in the game is referred to as just, well, Toad. None of them have a specific name outside of a different colored clothing or head. Strike three, Princess. Not only does Peach not care about Toad's well-being, but she runs a pretty horrible royal regime. Maybe the princess is more bloodthirsty than we once thought. These insane theories are only going to get weirder from here, people. And you know, why don't you let me know down in the comments what weird theory you have about Toad? The next theory we have about Toad makes him seem a lot more smart than we previously thought, and more sad as well. As we all know, your princess is in another castle was one of the most annoying phrases to hear. You go through all this work to save the princess, but only Toad is there. Well, what we've theorized is not only does Toad knowingly trick Mario into going to the wrong castle, but they do it to save their own butts. Think about it. Toad knows that the princess doesn't care about her mere servants, and has to confuse Mario into saving Toads that have already been captured. It's a terrible series of events, but at least the Toads get treated with some kind of dignity. Now our final theory makes Mario seem a little less than awesome. In the Super Mario instruction manual, it says that Toads were transformed into bricks. And some bricks even deliver a mushroom for Mario to eat. So by deductive reasoning, I can only conclude that Mario eats decapitated Toad heads. And before you say Toads also eat the super mushrooms too, I've got some bad news for you. Toads are cannibals. I hope I didn't ruin your day, or at the very least ruin mushrooms for you. They are a great source of vitamin D.
Need mushroom brains.
Alright, now here are a few shoutouts from the video, things about Luigi that make no sense. Bowser Bro says, the part of my life that makes no sense is the giant floating purple donkey looking at me from the other side of the road and speaking English. Wait, it's just a tree. Bowser Bros, I love your style, man. You sound a lot like me, someone who barely has grasp on reality. Cool Dude /PV2/Vlog Gaming Channel says, the thing that makes no sense in my life is that I'm the most handsome guy in the world, yet no girls chase me and rip my shirt off. I can literally say that I have never had that issue. Sanmitra Deshpande says, I have two soaps, white and green. When I bathe with the white one, my day goes bad, and when I do with the green, it goes okay. And when I do both, that's weird, my day goes great, which makes no sense. That's pretty cool, Sam Mitra. Sometimes I decide to use no soap at all, and for some reason people avoid me on those days. Weird, huh? Make sure to check back next video to see if your funny or interesting comment gets featured. Okay, that's the end of this vid. Remember to let me know what weird theory you have about Toad. Leave your funny or interesting responses down in the comment section. And make sure you remember to click to subscribe to The Gamer so you don't miss out on any of the cool stuff we've been working on. And if you want to watch another video right now, you're gonna like that one. And as always, you can follow...
Wario is the character we all sort of love to hate. He really doesn't have a lot of endearing qualities to make him well-liked, and the fact that he's the polar opposite of our plumber hero Mario doesn't help matters. He's a character that doesn't get a lot of love, and rightfully so. Join us as we take a look at 10 weird facts you probably never knew about Wario. So have some fun, and why don't you subscribe to The Gamer for all your video downloads. Wario is not Mario's evil twin. It's pretty easy to see why people get the history of Wario mixed up. It's also easy to see how people may actually think that Wario and Mario are siblings, unless you're really into the backstories of the characters of Nintendo. Although Wario is the fatter and more self-absorbed version of Mario, they are not in fact twins or brothers at all. Wario was introduced to the world of Nintendo in 1992, and he was originally designed as an arch-rival to Mario because, let's face it, fans could only do so much with Mario and Bowser, so there needed to be a new villain. As it was revealed, Wario was Mario's greatest rival in their childhood through the Super Mario Cunning manga and other various comics. Their rivalry became a major theme, and it was also mentioned in the instruction booklet of Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. The Nintendo Power magazines occasionally stated Mario and Wario were cousins, but there's been no confirmation, and it could also have been a mix-up in translation. It wouldn't be the first time this happened. It all stems from his journey of Mario's popularity at a young age, and his competitive nature makes him one of the greatest arch nemesis to Mario. Wario inspiration came in 1985, 7 years before he was designed. We're sure there wasn't just one place which created the inspiration for the masterpiece known as Wario, but what we do know is one strong possibility was from a character named Spike in a 1985 game called Wrecking Crew. He doesn't bear too much of a resemblance to Spike, but there's a strong chance their personalities are almost equal. Foreman Spike appeared in the bonus stages where he has to compete against Mario to collect coins, and after the first bonus round, Spike will begin to appear in some of the phases from the game Wrecking Crew. His weapon of choice was a golden hammer. Mario runs to the foreground, while Spike runs around in the background, and instead of entering doors, he smashed them open and tries to knock down Mario. Mario was able to also knock Spike to the ground, but Spike could only be permanently defeated in the game if he was trapped by Mario. The instruction manual had no photo of Foreman Spike, but from the video game, you could get an idea of his appearance, and it wasn't quite what Wario would become 7 years later. But we can see the vague resemblance with the beard, crooked teeth, and the yellow clothing he wears. Mario loves speed.
Well,
This one is probably not too weird, but really, when you stop to take a moment to think about it, it is.
David,
Mario has been in love with
what are you working? Just good stuff? What about you, Thomas?
coins and winning. The first
Watching
time
Thomas.
TV.
How many stuff open? We got 2 computers. 2 computers open.
Mario is a type of feeling other
Sa
than
Thomas ang
Mario.
ganda.
Is
Thomas
it
ang
Mario
ganda
versus
sa
Wario?
telephone na to.
God!
Birthday bash. Wario receives an invitation to
When school is open, enjoy. You know, but you just not a bus again.
Mario's Fast became so popular, another one was released featuring the character called Wario vs. Mario, the Birthday Bash. We're so happy to see Wario so well liked by his fans. He became a staple of the series. It was definitely nice to see him get a well-deserved backstory, even if we are secretly rooting for him as closet Wario fans. Wario's backstory took almost a decade to flesh out. It's so weird to think about all the history between Mario and Wario, and where it begins is even stranger. Wario is a playable character in Super Mario Land 3, Wario Land, which was released in 1994. And then, in 1998, Wario Land 2 was released. It was a span of 4 years between these two games. We aren't going to count the attempt at a game in 1996 called Virtual Boy Wario Land, because it was a flop, although it was released a year prior to Wario Land 2 in 1995. There weren't enough differences in the 1995 game to really make it stand on its own 2 feet. The final game of the Wario Land series was Shake It in 2008, which meant altogether there were 8 games with Wario. And in every piece of these games, we were given just a small glimpse into Wario's life, but it took quite a long time to get there, if you ask us. We're looking at a span of 16 years just to get into the enigma of Wario, but we feel like it was well worth the wait. Now we're just crossing our fingers some amazing development company will start working hard on either a Shake It remaster or a Wario Maker game to make our dreams come true. Wario's secret battle with alcoholism. This one doesn't come too much of a surprise. If there's one character we would peg as an alcoholic, it has to be Wario. Call us judgmental, but he just fits the role perfectly, and it's obvious the designers felt the same way as we did. In Wario Land 2, you might vaguely remember Wario's transformation to Crazy Wario. Wario even warns us that if he gets hit by a ball in the game, he will start acting strange. But here's where the weird stuff really happens. If you were playing this exact same game in Japan, Wario would be getting doused with alcohol by those evil penguins. Apparently, using beer for the Western title was too much for children, but throwing what appears to be explosive bombs is okay. We'll ignore this and continue with Wario's alcoholism problem. Wario turns into a weird shade of purple and then becomes impossible to control when he gets hit with either the ball or the beer. He stumbles around on screen, clearly being drunk, and probably not acting as the best childhood role model. But who knows? Maybe Wario has changed his ways. After all, it only takes 1 beer to get this 308-pound guy drunk. So maybe these AA meetings have been working after all. The name came first. You know the old saying, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Well, we were wondering what came first with Wario, the design or the name. Hiroshi Kiyotaki, the game director for Wario Land, said in all honesty it was the name that came first, and the design followed shortly after. The Japanese word for bad is Warubi, so they combined it with Mario to come up with Wario. If you flip the M upside down, you could also get the W. And so it would work in countries which didn't have the same wordplay. Kiyotaki also said they wanted to make the game even weirder, but eventually decided to pull back from the idea. We still can't get over the time they decided to add weird Mario sound effects and an alien as the main antagonist. We're pretty sure this was weird enough. The first draft of Wario wasn't well received because it wasn't Mario World enough, so the designers went back to the drawing board and came up with the design we are now so familiar with. Although Wario has gotten a modern makeover, he stayed pretty true to his original roots. Wario was planned as a playable character for Super Smash Bros. Melee. Do you know how awesome it would have been to have Wario as a playable character in Super Smash Bros. Melee? Instead, we had to sadly wait another 6 years for the release of Super Smash Bros. Brawl to get Wario as a choice. There was a poll for who would make the best newcomer in the second Smash game, and Wario was voted the third most wanted character overall with 66 votes. Unfortunately, both Peach and Bowser beat him out somehow. Peach would go on to tie Wario with 66 votes, and Bowser ended up with 169 votes to appear in Super Smash Bros. Melee. The choice was to leave him out because it would have been too many Nintendo newcomers in one title. However, Wario was referenced in the game since his colors can be seen on Mario. The only changes are his M is blue and
Jump back, don't be scared. Jump back and who cares what's all away. And if you show yourself well, take goes, I'll be your one girl. Jump back super high, high up in the sky. You see, you're a superstar. Get ready for this song. Let's do the Odyssey. Odyssey, 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 Odyssey. I see, yes, I see. We'll take a chance and journey start to new land. I knew I was calling out to you. A new addition to the cast. You know that any captain lose crew. Sides edges, different points of view. Jump with me, grab coins with me, oh yeah. Come on, jump in the air, jump in the chair, jump and know that I'll be there. And this is all the short you're still a one up more. Of the cap, to top, superstar, a new time, let's do the Odyssey. It's time to jump out in the air. Jump back, don't be scared. Jump back and who cares what's all away. And if you try to short the very time it goes, I'll be a one-up girl. Now listen, all you boys and girls all around the world, don't be afraid to get out there. You're a superstar. We're the one who made it on our days. There's no time to waste, so let's do the Odyssey. Dun 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 dun. Imagine.